the hell was that?
So the prodigal assassin returns. I suspected as much when Latouche stopped sending his tax revenues. Skulk all you like. It makes no difference. You've become quite the thorn in my side. A waste of my time.
How? What?
What is it now?
Please!
Mademoiselle de la Serre as well. This is quite the reunion.
Stay hidden. Keep him talking.
Did you think this day would never come? That because Francois de la Serre had no sons to avenge him, that your crime would go unanswered?
Revenge, is it? Your vision is as narrow as your father's.
You'll want to talk. How wide of vision was your grab for power?
Power? No. You're smarter than that. Do you think yourself safe in This was never about power. It's always... I have said it was never about power. It's always been about control. Did your father teach you nothing? Our order has become corrupt. You cannot hide from me, boy. Here. I see you. So obsessed with Hello. So I see you, assassin.
Wow. Okay. It is literally doing so much damage.
Trappings of power, we abandoned our purpose.
That ability does so much damage. That my invincibility cheat doesn't even work on him.
I'll kill you.
I will find you. And you think that will accomplish anything? In the wake of revolution, the order will cannot hide from me, boy. Laughable. In the wake of revolution. In the wake of revolution, the order will adapt. They will retreat to the shadows, and we will. revolution, a new order will be born. Through this revolution, a new order will be born. When the chains bed with gold and silver. So kill me, if that will slake your thirst for revenge. The darkness cannot protect you. It changes nothing.
I can't find an opening.
We'll have to take him together.
Do you think yourself safe in your shadows? Oh, please, you'll have to do better than that. What is it you hope to accomplish here? You're trying my patience. Here. What is it you hope to accomplish here? You cannot hide.
I guess.
Money speaks through me. How can you hope to prevail? Can you? You're trying my patience.
Oh, I still can't die though. Okay.
Do you think I won't find you? You cannot hide from me.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
Here. You're trying. I commend you for making it this far, but there is no victory for you here.
That fight was honestly really stupid.
Oh no!
I'm stuck!
He's getting away.
Wait, I'm almost free.
I can take him.
No, you can't. Not alone. Wait for me!
I'm sorry.
Elise!
Obviously.
Elise! 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 Elise, no.
You know, you could check for her pulse. Just saying.
Bravo. You've slain the villain. That is how you cast this little morality play in your mind, isn't it? Oh, I'm not really here. I'm not really there either. At the moment, I'm bleeding out in the floor of the temple. But it seems the Father of Understanding has seen fit to give us this time to talk. A particular favorite of mine. I did not understand the visions that haunted my mind, you see. Great towers of gold, cities shining white as silver. I thought I was going mad. And I found this place. Dr. Malay's vault. Through his writings, I understood.
Understood what?
Somehow, through the centuries, I was connected to Grand Master de Malay. And that I'd been chosen to purge the order of decadence and corruption that had set in like rot. To wash the world clean and restore to the truth the Father of Understanding intended.
That seems to have gone over well.
Prophets are seldom appreciated in their own time. Exiled in the basement forced me to reevaluate my strategy. Find new avenues for the realization of my purpose.
No matter the cost.
A new order never comes without destruction of the old. And if men are made to fear untrammeled liberty, so much the better. A brief taste of chaos will remind them why they crave obedience. Here's we part ways here. Think on this. The march of progress is slow, but it is inevitable as a glacier. All you've accomplished is to delay the inevitable. One death cannot stop the tide. Perhaps it'll not be my hand that shepherds mankind back to its proper place. But it will be someone's. Think on this when you remember her.
Yay! Still not over, I guess. Because I guess she got a new outfit. Which means there's more to do.
The creed of the Assassin Brotherhood teaches us that nothing is forbidden to us. Once, I thought that meant we were free to do as we would. To pursue our ideals no matter the cost.
You changed your clothes.
I understand now. Not a grant of permission, the creed is a warning. Ideals too easily give way to dogma. Dogma becomes fanaticism. No higher power sits in judgment of us. No supreme being watches to punish us for our sins. In the end, only we ourselves can guard against our obsessions. Only we can decide whether the road we walk carries too high a toll. We believe ourselves redeemers, avengers, saviors, We make war on those who oppose us, and they in turn make war on us. We dream of leaving our stamp upon the world. Even as we give our lives in a conflict that will be recorded in no history book. All that we do, all that we are, begins and ends with ourselves.
Oh, it is over. When I play the free roam mode, I better have that sword. Or not. God damn it, ending, make up your mind. Oh, he did join the army. No, it is over. Okay, good. This is just maybe the ending cutscene, that's all. Yep. Alright. Thank God that is over. Because I do not want to have to suffer through.
I don't believe what I'm seeing. Arno won this fight 2 centuries before it started. Well done, kid. I don't think Abstergo will bother searching the catacombs for Germain's body. The bones are going to be too damaged, too decayed. We're in the clear at this stage. You did good work, Initiate. Until we contact you again, the best you can do is continue searching Arno's memories for anything else he might have seen, like rare historical data, more DNA samples, anything to help our cause. We'll be in touch when we need you. Count on it.
Okay. Like I was saying, the combat of this game, in my opinion, is the weakest out of all the Assassin's Creed. They took so much out of the combat. So much. All the instant kills are gone. The fact that you can hide behind another person to block gunfire is gone. Quick fire is not functional because it doesn't quick fire like in all the other Assassin's Creed. It fire once, you have to put it back into your holster and then pull it back out to fire again, which is really stupid when a gun can fire like 8 times before it has to reload. A lot of design decisions in this game are just baffling to me. Why remove so much progress in your combat system and revert back to this shitty combat system that they have here? I think this is actually worse of a combat system than the original Assassin's Creed. It has even less functionality than the original Assassin's Creed. It's literally unbelievable. You can't even roll over someone anymore. Like, you see me dodging out of the way a lot, but what you don't see in me is basically rolling over an NPC just to get behind him so you can insta-kill him. A lot of the insta-kill in this game is gone, and I don't get why that's... Why do they do that? Because all that instant kill make it so that fighting multiple enemies at a time bearable, you know? Just so simple fact they can dispatch like 20 enemies in quick succession is amazing. The flow of the combat is so much smoother and faster in the previous Assassin's Creed. This one, it seems so much more stunted and slow. It is the weakest part of this game by far. Out of all the design decisions, the combat is just a huge step backwards. But other than that, the graphics, nowhere near good. I mean, at max settings, this game looks good, but it doesn't look amazing. But who the fuck can run on max settings at high FPS? I play this on max settings. I bear with the massive FPS drops, the low like 30 to 40 FPS average. Whoever plays this on max setting can get 60 FPS. You're running like I don't know, a tri-core or a quad-core GTX 980s and like a monster rig, like a literal like beast beyond beast of a PC. And I don't know why you would ever want to run like that. That seems very expensive, and not a lot of people are going to have it. What most people are going to have is probably around what I have, which is one GTX 980, you know, an i7 second generation, all this other stuff that I can't think of the top of my head. But this is what most people are going to have, and you telling me this game is so badly optimized it can't run at 60 FPS on max settings on a rig that is as strong as mine? That's ridiculous. Not only that, you would think that this only exists on PC? No, I have read many forums, have numerous reports throughout the internet that this FPS drops, FPS cap, whatever you want to call it, this shitty optimization exists on every platform. And that is not okay. How can you release a game with such shitty optimization? And not to mention, this is now Thursday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been 3 whole days since this game has been released, and there has been no patching to fix these problems. 0. And some people have even reports that the game crashes numerous times throughout their gameplay. And I think I just lucked out in the fact that mine didn't do that. Because if it did, I would not be able to finish this game. I'm sorry, but if it crashed every like 30 minutes, just like, I don't know, Lords of the Fallen, oh my god. With this horrible combat system, I don't think I could bear it. But thank god that didn't happen to me. A lot of the bugs that people ran into didn't really happen to me. A lot of the graphical bugs happened to me, like people phasing through walls, halfway into the streets, floating in mid-air, pop-ins of hats. Not even kidding. Yeah, pop-in of hats. A lot of the combat bugs also is there, like how your blade hits something, but it didn't really, it technically missed. How some combat sounds never appeared when you actually play it. Some animation obviously whiffed your character models, but it said it hit you anyways. The indicator for when an enemy attacked you didn't appear most of the time in a lot of the fights. There are numerous bugs in this game that I don't get how a company that is AAA supposedly missed in their Q&A. It's baffling. Did they spend most of their money advertising this game instead of doing quality and analysis? Or quality and assurance? Whatever you want to call it? It's ridiculous. There are so many things wrong with this game. It's unbelievable. But other than that, other than all of that, I would have to say that this game has a really beautiful setting. The art design in this game is actually just as good as every other. Well, I wouldn't say every other. Some other Assassin's Creed have really stale art in that everything looks the same. This one actually looks really decent. Every part of the city, from the slums to the high quarters, looks very different. And the French Revolution setting is actually kind of fun to play through. The main character isn't annoying like Connor, so thank God for that. You know, he just has one moment in this entire game where his personality kind of went down the toilet, in that for some reason he went into a massive depression for no reason, just because he was kicked out of the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Like, whoa, I'm out of the clubhouse. Other things in this game that I can't really say about is all the co-op shit. A lot of the content in this game is locked behind co-op, and I don't agree with that. Just because you're pushing co-op doesn't mean you get to lock a lot of stuff behind co-op. However, I also like the fact that a lot of the shit isn't like the co-op wasn't forced into the main story. The entirety of the main story is single player. I like that. I thought the entirety of the main story is co-op based. That would suck. like to where you can play with other people in co-op, so the missions were designed around co-op, and that would have been awful. But I'm glad to see that they've only had, I would say, 4 missions that are co-op exclusive, and maybe 3 or 4 more that can be done with co-op. Other than that, you can do basically free roam with co-op, I think. But all the main missions, I don't know. I can't say for sure because I never tried it, but it's single player, and I like that. Okay, and they didn't push co-op too hard in the game itself. They push it a lot in the advertisement, but I'm glad to see that it's very minimal in the game. So I guess if people are looking forward to playing co-op, they're highly disappointed because yeah, there's not that much co-op in this game. Combat I've already talked about. The sound in this game is buggy. Sometimes it cuts in and out. Sometimes there's no sound at all. Other times it's too loud. Other times it's too quiet. The sound is all over the place. It's weird. There's also lighting bugs in this game. Overall, for Assassin's Creed Unity release date is not very good. I would have to say it's actually kind of bad compared to all the other Assassin's Creed that I have ever played, which is practically all of them that exist on PC. So yeah, that's a lot of Assassin's Creed, and I say this is the worst one out of them all. I don't know about the handheld ones, so I have no opinion on those, but to all the Assassin's Creed that I've played, this one is the weakest, the worst out of all of them, and I do not recommend you get it. Frankly, this Assassin's Creed, just because of so much shit has been poured onto it, on a scale of 10, I had to give it a 6 out of 10. Just because the combat is so bad. And there are so much bugs and glitches in this game that it's just bad. Low FPS, FPS drops, crashing problems that are reported. I never run into it. Freezing problems. You see a lot of times, like in a couple of episodes in this game, to where the game froze for like a good 10 seconds and then it continues again. I think those times are like the game crashing, but my version of the game managed to like reel it back in and prevent the crashing. Also, the loading time in this game is absolutely awful. Every time you have to load into a mission, load in back into the city, oh my god, it takes like 10 to 20 seconds, and you may be thinking that's not that bad, but it is bad. It is really bad. Like 10-second loading time is awful. So I want to fast forward through this. Let's see if there's anything hidden in the credits after it ends. Can I just press escape? Okay, cool. The credits looping, I can tell. So we'll see if I get the sword. That's all I care about right now. I want that sword. If I can blast electricity out of my fucking sword, that'd be ridiculously amazing. But I don't think the game is going to let me do that. I actually have the sword. Wait a second. Can I? Whatever its power is, remarkable ability is broken. Oh! Lame! I can't shoot lightning out of it! Ah, come on! Lame! 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 Lame. I can't shoot lightning out of it. What the fuck? Okay, I want to see if this Master Assassin's outfit is actually as good as mine. Which means... Oh my god, please stop. I need to find a shop. It's still glowing though, that's pretty cool. So now you can get to just wander around the entire map, finishing side quests, collectibles, with your new Sword of Eden.
Bonjour, citoyen.
5, 13, 13. Poison is still 3. 2 actually. So nothing really changed. Yeah, nothing changed. So my Master Assassin's outfit is just as good as my other outfit, I guess. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I've talked about the game and my feelings about the game. I do not recommend it. It is the worst Assassin's Creed out of all the Assassin's Creed. I give it a 6 out of 10. Not that it matters. Just a number, really. But, yes. Do not get this game. Just watch the story. Alright, so with that said, thank you guys for watching my ridiculously long playthrough of this game. Because I spent most of the half hour just doing random shit. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you for a better game. Which is Dragon Age Inquisition! Yeah! Oh, that's next week. I am so ecstatically excited. See you then.